Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. The topics of tonight are obviously it's 4th of July weekend and fireworks might be out. However, there are some Americans who might not even celebrate it, and the Navy decides to become gayer than usual. Welcome. This is the Phoenix Legions podcast. All right, welcome everybody, and welcome to my wonderful co-host. Who we're going to swap places, so it looks like we're kind of looking at each other.
Wrong way. Hi.
Who is having a great 4th of July weekend. She obviously got dressed up very nice. You went to a party today, which is great.
Yeah, I got the star earrings here.
Very nice. Very
red, white, and blue. Because I'm not really doing anything on Monday, so
today
was the day, so that's okay.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are doing stuff over the weekend. I've already heard fireworks and stuff, even starting last night. We have several topics to talk about. Apparently, I think we're gonna be talking about we're gonna be watching a great video at the end of it that just kind of encompasses everything about what makes this country awesome and stuff like that. But we are gonna talk about some unfortunate, controversial topics. But before we do, I would like to say welcome to everybody who's watching this. I know it's a busy weekend, so we may not get as much traffic as we usually do. That's fine.
Yeah.
The replay on your channel always gets a lot of traction, though. You always
get
that's
good. I'm
yeah,
glad.
you know when I go to because I always forget what episode we're on. I'm like, oh, we're on 14, and then I see like, oh, we got like 80 views on that last one. I'm like, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So
I'm glad. We just got to keep trucking.
Yeah.
I got the bracelet on too. Look at.
Oh, very nice. I have a bracelet on, but mine's not as pretty.
I almost forgot that I had a 4th of July bracelet. I was like, I gotta get it all together.
Yours is a lot prettier than mine is. Darren says, "Hail the Queen."
Ooh,
Hail.
Thank you, Darren. I mean, I do have a crown here. If you want me to put it on.
Well, I mean, you could if you wanted to.
Wait, you can talk. It's right here in the box.
Oh, wow. Seriously? That's
hilarious. Yeah, I'm serious. I don't say something if I'm not serious about
No,
it.
I'm just like, oh, wow. Wow. What have you worn that to?
I have not worn it out of the house. I've only worn it in the house. So, but a friend of mine had sent it to me for my birthday. Not this past birthday, the one before. So.
That's awesome.
It actually goes really well with.
Yeah, it really does with the earrings and the bracelet, and you're just like, hello.
Yeah, I just need a red, white, and blue one, but I think it goes well.
Yeah, it actually.
You know what? This is just gonna stay on.
You can be Lady Independence.
Well, it is. Oh yes, it is decided.
She also stands in. Lady Liberty also stands in New York's Bay. So
I forgot I had these.
What are those? Oh, those candy cigarettes.
Heck yes, they are.
Remember when people used to flip out and say that was going to cause kids to smoke?
I know. It was your parents smoking that caused you to smoke. Duh.
Yeah.
Or smoking in the house.
It was also too the video games thing. Like, oh, video games are going to make them violent. Like, really? Like, because it didn't make me violent.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, you do get violent when you're playing them sometimes.
Yes,
but I think that gets the violence like out of your system.
I do have I have had a tendency before to like get mad at a game and I want to throw a controller. And in the past, as a younger man, I would have thrown the controller. But now, as an older adult, I'm like, you have to buy that again, and that's not cheap. So like as soon as I'm like, nope, done, turned off. Oh, we're over.
I never threw the controller because we were poor, so I was like, nope. My brother used to whip it all the time, and I'm like.
Not as a kid. I would get in massive trouble for that. But no, as a young adult who I had a roommate that I met in the military. He's like family, he's like a brother, but I think, well, we were living together for three and a half years. I think he broke 8 controllers.
Oh my God.
Xbox 360 controllers in that amount of time. Yeah, he had a problem.
Oh my God. My son gets mad with the controller, and it's mine. Like, it's an Animal Crossing one. Like, dude, do not break my controller. It's not like I could just go buy a new one, because they only like made them that one time. I mean, I probably could on like eBay or something, but still.
Oh, I don't. Do you want to? What system? Let's do this. This will be fun.
Switch. It's a Switch.
Okay, yeah, I do have a Switch. Okay, also, yeah.
It's like eBay. A light green Animal Crossing one.
Yeah. I want to Google this. Switch. What are you doing? Stop trying to log me in.
I have the special edition Animal Crossing 3DS too.
Animal Crossing controller. Does it? Let me see if I can share.
It's like a mint green color. This is itchy.
Is it really?
I don't know. It's like itching my head weird, but that's okay.
Is it a solid controller, or is it just like the 2 little buds? Do you know what I mean?
No, it's like the wireless one.
Okay, yeah, I'm seeing. We can pull it up. That's what I was gonna do. I lost my train of thought. This is what we do on our streams now on all of my streams.
Yeah, that one. Oh, 35.
Okay. 35's not bad. But this one is also or best offer.
Oh.
And there's 9 watchers and it's the last one. So look at this one right here, just for the 2 little buds, $50.99.
Oh yeah, no, it's not.
Okay, that one's up for bid too. So it's not. Well, there's a buy it now.
Yeah, it's not completely out of control, but
no, that's not too.
It's still $35 that I don't want to be spending.
Yeah, if you know, it's like, dude, don't throw my crap. Especially don't throw your mom's stuff. You throw your mom's control. I'm mad. Like, yeah, don't.
Yeah, it's mine.
I would get grounded from video games if I got overly emotional.
Mm-hmm. He got overly emotional the other day, and I was just like, okay, it's time to take a break.
Yeah. Like,
you need to just go to sleep. You're not too late, Daniel. We've just been BSing here.
Yeah. You're not too late at all. We've just been kind of shooting the crap. We were talking about Animal Crossing controllers on the Switch. I have not played Animal Crossing. I heard the premise is to like build your island, then like expand to other islands. Is that it?
You can't really on this one. I own every single Animal Crossing that was like made since the first one, except for like there's like Happy Home Academy. This one you just pretty much like build things on your island and get your islanders and like get your items and stuff like that. I played it like pretty hardcore for a while, and then I kind of just like I was just like, So, but it's kind of like anything, because there's no end to it. Like,
yeah,
really no end. So,
the game I played was Super Smash Brothers Melee. Sorry, the last game I played was Super Smash Brothers. Okay, yeah, I can't tell you the last video game I played. It's been a while. No, that's not true. It was on the phone. I play like this Jurassic World. It's called Jurassic World Alive, and it's kind of like Pokemon Go, but with like actual dinosaurs. So it's 10 times better because Pokemon sucks. Dish.
We used to play Pokemon Go, and they actually had 2019. There was like a what the heck was it called? I don't know. It was some sort of like in real life get together where they had like a base and they had like mudkips and you had to catch them, and then there's just like a ton of people there, so I took the kids and it was pretty fun.
No, wait, I mean, Pokemon was never my thing. My sister loved it, but I just remember all the videos of people playing Pokemon Go crashing into stuff while driving their car. There was one person. There was a person who crashed into a parked police car while the officers were not in it. And they were playing Pokemon Go, and the officers ran up. They're like, "You all right? You're all right? What happened?" They're like, you can see their phone in your hand, but like, what? what were you doing on your phone? They're like, I was playing Pokemon Go, and they're like, okay, like if you're let's get you out of the car, make sure you're all right. And it's like,
Oh
whoa.
my God. I would not, I don't know, last year. Ooh, I loved Pokemon Snap. Actually, wait, I'm getting sidetracked here now. But
Oh
anyway,
no, this is what we do in the beginning.
it was a couple years ago, 2 years ago maybe, and I was playing Pokemon Go like hardcore. So like on my way home from work, if there was a gym or a Pokestop, I would be. It would take me almost an hour to get home because like I would pull over and stop and then do the thing and then go on to the next place and do the thing. Because when you're driving, you can't like spin the stop. You have to be stopped. So I would just pull over and like park in front of the place or the gym. And then I would like fight people there. And then Pokemon Stadium was my thing back in the day. I used to come home from work and get my like stuff together and just sit there and play Pokemon Stadium like crazy.
I think did they redo Pokemon Stadium or something like that? Or
they redid Pokemon Snap, which I haven't gotten it yet.
Okay, that's maybe what it is, and they added a bunch of new stuff from what I
understand.
It's
on the Switch now. Last April, I think it came out.
Yeah, I think so. Daniel says Digimon was a better show, though. I never watched Digimon. Never watched Digimon. My sister watched Pokemon, but so I could definitely get into it slightly. But the only Pokemon I actually liked was Pikachu, because it's like a lightning rod, like and then of course she like yelled Pikachu and then exploded, and I was like, all right, that's kind of cute, but also like way awesome. So I will let you pick. Would you like to go over the video from the Navy, or should we start out with maybe why fireworks might be out this year for 4th of July?
Let's start with the fireworks.
Okay. Yeah, apparently in some places fireworks are going to be a no-go.
And why is that?
That's what we're going to find out. That was an interesting headline when I saw it. I was like, I don't understand. All right. From Axios, which is probably going to be solid reporting, fireworks are out. Drone shows are in this 4th of July, by Jennifer A. Kingson. Does that really look like 4th of July to you? It just doesn't.
No, that's weird.
Yeah. Like what? Okay, so here we go. It's in Tucson, Arizona last year celebrated 4th of July with the first ever drone show. Colorfully lit drones will be flying in patriotic formations over cities and towns across the U.S. this 4th of July as a newfangled alternative to fireworks. Why is it a newfangled alternative? Like, how do you replace fireworks? Particularly in the bone dry West, where sparks can cause catastrophic wildfires. Now, yes, obviously in the West, there are a lot of issues, but it's also one of the reasons, though, that you go to, you would go to like an actual fireworks show. You're not gonna be shooting them off yourself. So I can understand that, but it's like, why would cities and counties cancel them? I don't understand that, and I don't think it's something a lot of people are going to like. It continues why it matters. So this is going to be obviously their opinion and probably not a real source of information. Finally, there's an appealing alternative to traditional pyrotechnics. No, there's not, which critics have been hating for years. Who are these critics?
Yeah, why are they hating on fireworks?
Like, who are these critics? I love when they cite critics. Critics say it's like,
it's like when they say they.
Yeah. Like what? Just because I know a lot about dinosaurs, does that make me a critic or an expert? It's like, they always interchange.
They just self-label.
Yeah, it's a self-label. There's no basis to it. For years, due to noise, pollution. Okay. Pollution. Okay. Injuries. Well, okay, fair enough. And environmental harm. Well, you know what? The world has gone through probably about 6 ice ages. So I think environmental harm is something the world does to itself. This planet does to itself regularly. Among some fireworks fans, sentimental attachment is being supplanted by pragmatic concerns. In Douglas County, Colorado, go figure. It's called. Well, look, in Colorado, we have had some very severe wildfires, and it is rough. But that's why you go to a public show, to where it's controlled. And there have been many times in certain parts of Colorado where there is a ban, because I was raised in Colorado, so you wouldn't be able to go buy your local fireworks. Now, with that being said, though, you weren't really allowed to buy the big old boom, shoot into the air ones. You know, you have to like go to Wyoming for those to like get the big, where you like shoot it off and it shoots 50 feet in the air, but it's like you doing it. Yeah, you'd have to go to Wyoming, because those are
That's how it was here until a couple of years ago.
Yeah, that
or you couldn't get the aerials unless you went somewhere else.
Yeah, you can't. They would call them the illegal fireworks. That's what we always call them. Oh yeah, they got the illegal fireworks, and you're like, oh, they got the good stuff.
We used to do that at my grandmother's once my cousin got old enough.
Yeah,
he used to get them. We used to just light them off in our driveway all the time.
Yeah, no, I completely. I mean, look, I get it, but so in the instance of certain areas, fine, I understand that. But like, ban like local shows, I don't know. In Douglas County, Colorado, for instance, last December's holiday fireworks caused grass fires at 3 launch sites. Okay, how bad were they? Were they like really bad? Or were they like,
most of the time they have like the fire department there?
Yeah, like all the time, the whole entire time. Yeah, they have multiple engines too, multiple trucks.
And you have to have a license to have the shows, and you have to have all that, and an ambulance and like everything.
Yeah. Driving the news as communities ban fireworks because of drought, a small but growing number are returning to nighttime drone shows as the flagship entertainment for Independence Day. Yeah, okay. Demand is so high that the handful of companies that operate drone light shows say they're completely booked and have been for months, leaving lots of late to the table municipalities out of luck this year. Daniel says the grass is going to grow back way greener afterwards. Yeah, no, that's exactly how it works. It's just it can definitely get out of control in certain areas when you start dealing with unsanctioned fireworks, and obviously given the time of year, I do understand that. It's
right.
We fielded hundreds of requests that we unfortunately can't take, said Graham Hill, founder and CEO of HydrovaPro.com, which makes shows. Yeah, that's a word. 10 to 12 minutes using anywhere from 100 drones, the entry level, to 500. This is a longer article than I thought it'd be. Demand has been exponentially larger than last year, he told Axios. If we're tracking the evolution of this, I just don't think most communities knew this was a viable option last year. Well, let's call a spade a spade. Last year, there were some places that you were still encouraged not to really congregate.
Yeah.
So that kind of leaves a whole lot to the imagination there. How much longer is this? Holy snuggies. It's pretty long.
They're just going on and on about saying how dumb it is.
Okay. Yeah, I want to, we're skipping a little bit forward. I want to centralize this here. I don't want to cover this too long. It'll make it more boring.
We don't want anybody falling asleep.
What's up?
We don't want anybody falling asleep.
Yeah. Among the
M80.
Among the places switching to drone shows this year: Galveston, Texas; North Lake Tahoe, California; Imperial Beach, California; and Castle Pines, Colorado. Okay. For the 4th of July shows featuring traditional iconography, drones might fly into the shape of the Statue of Liberty, Old Glory, and the Liberty Bell. Dude, I'm so done with this article. It's so not good. I'm so done.
That's just strange.
I
understand it because it can start fires and stuff like that? Yeah. Yes. And like you said, if it's people just laying them off on their own and not licensed professionals and things like that. But on the same hand, like, how many times do you hear of stuff like, and those are way higher than aerials. Like the like professional ones are crazy high in the air. Yeah. It's not that often that they like have any shrapnel falling down.
No, they go hundreds of feet in the air compared to like 50 to 100. You're talking about 500, 300, 500. Yeah. Like they go way up. That's why you literally have to go, oh.
Yeah.
It's and that's the point. So no, I understand, but this article was written off of 4 places that have decided to, that they officially confirmed are doing the drone light shows. And it's like, okay, so 4 places, you're overly booked by 4 named places, or are those just the ones that you could confirm?
Right.
So, yeah, I don't think firework shows are in trouble anytime soon.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, but this next video, we're gonna do the Navy one. This Navy video is wow.
Let's see what we got. Oh. Wait, is this an official video?
Mm-hmm.
It is.
The Navy took it down, so a lot of people have had to re-upload it because the Navy got a lot of backlash from this.
Oh, okay.
There's we'll put us to the side since there's yeah. Pride Month. Here's how the Navy is training sailors on proper gender pronouns. I hate this already.
Hi, my name is Johnny and I use he, him pronouns.
Hi, and I am Kanchi and I use she, her pronouns.
And we're here to talk about pronouns.
What is a pronoun? A pronoun is how we identify ourselves apart from our name, and it's also how people refer to us in conversations.
Using the right pronouns is a really simple way to affirm someone's identity. It is a signal of acceptance and respect.
If it's a signal of acceptance and respect, how do we go about creating a safe space for everybody?
That's a good question. A really good way to do that is to use inclusive language. Instead of saying something like, hey guys, you can say, hey everyone, or hey team.
I just saw Daniel's comment.
Don't tempt me because at least on myself, because I have one in reach right now.
Okay, first thing.
You go first, please.
I'm a little terrified that this was shown to grown adults, and these people look like they are talking to children on Sesame Street. Also, grown adults who have signed up for the military. They're in our military, and you're showing these people this video, talking to them like they're small children, like toddlers. It's very scary. And that guy's sweater reminds me of Chucky.
First off, I have to ask, what in the blue hell do either one of these people know about being in the military in any way, shape, or form? Does it look like either one of them is in the Navy? No. It looks like that they're a part of basically a military because they're what's it called? Gosh darn it. It's been a while. Basically, the military branch has like one journalistic outlet for like news and stuff like that and television. And I'll think of it. It's on the tip of my tongue. But yeah, that's what I don't know. I don't know who directed this or produced this, but this thing is horrendous. But here we go.
Everything about it is terrible.
Oh, it's so terrible.
Yeah, and now that you say that, another way that we could show that we're allies and that we accept everybody is to maybe include our pronouns in our emails, or like we just did, introduce ourselves using our pronouns.
But what would I do if I misgender someone?
I think the first thing to recognize is that it's not the end of the world. You correct yourself and move on, or you accept the correction and move on.
No, what would be the end of the world is if Russia and China see this video and they decide to kick our ass. That would be the end of the world. Thanks, guys.
Oh my God.
This is on YouTube for the world to see. This was on YouTube for the world to see. It was trending on Twitter.
Oh my God. This is embarrassing.
Yeah, it was super. I was in the military at one time, and I'm just I don't understand what the hell. I don't like this, because this is not how you do military. This is not how you build a team. This
Oh.
is not how you train as a cohesive unit. Your job is to train together, survive together, and to basically ultimately come home together. That is your sole job, to complete the mission as safely as possible, and everybody comes home. And unfortunately, you know, not everybody comes home, but you don't leave anybody behind. This whole entire, like, well, you know, I really misgendered you there, Steve, and I didn't mean to. I know that you have a bullet hole in your leg and you're bleeding profusely, and quite
Well,
frankly,
I was just gonna say, like, you're not gonna worry about somebody's fucking pronouns when their brains are on the ground. Like, holy hell, this really makes no sense. Honestly, it's just ridiculous.
I know. I don't understand it. This is not how you build a successful team. This is not the stuff you worry about when things are at their highest tension. This is the kind of nonsense that makes people soft and gets them killed.
Most important thing I can tell you is do not put the burden of making you feel good about your mistake on the person that you just misgendered.
Oh, thank you for telling me that.
Yeah, and another tip for you to remember their pronoun next time, it's in your mind. Kind of go through a progression of 3 good things about the person using their pronoun. So let's say the person chooses to use they, then you will in your mind go, they have a nice shirt, they have a nice smile, they are really smart. So
their brains are splattered on the ground because we're worrying about this. They're not going to be able to come home to their family. They're going to have to be talked to. Their family's going to have to be talked to by their commanding officer. Their family's going to have to get a
like, okay, also when the way she had just brought it up too, that is actually just a normal way of saying things anyway. You would say, like, I would just be like, they have whatever. Like, that's just normal English. That's normal speaking. And why do you have to worry about good things about somebody? What does that have to do with anything?
I don't know. I really don't know. And it's what Daniel said. They're intentionally weakening our military. Our Navy is in drastic need of updating, and because we don't have the Navy superiority we once did, and it's intentional. It has to be intentional.
Like, what? Yeah, what is this?
I don't know. I don't understand it. And quite frankly, it makes zero sense.
It really does.
And this is it. Oh, and quite frankly, I don't have an article for this, but I did hear on the Daily Wire a couple days ago. Oh, weird. Okay, I'm gonna make this full screen because we're talking. Weird. Recruiting to the military is at a drastic all-time low. It hasn't been this low since 2007. It's almost like that people who are usually patriotic, love their country, want to serve their community, and are not joining the military anymore. And so guess what they're going to be doing? They said they're going to lower the standards for entry. So if you have asthma, you may qualify to be in the military now. Or if you have some eyesight issues, you might qualify. Or if you're overweight and you can't pass the normal PT standards, we're going to lower those PT standards. So now you can be a fat slop of crap, and you're going to get shot in the back. You're going to get shot in the back because you can't run fast enough. This doesn't do anybody any good. This does so much more harm than good. This super frustrates me because when you've been in the military or you've been in law enforcement, like, like me, at a 6'4" guy, when I became a police officer in the civilian world, like, I was told, he's like, dude, you're pretty big. He's like, you're kind of a bigger target than me. It's like, that's your trainee officer messing with you, but it's also true. I present a wider target than he did at like 5'9".
Right.
Like, that's just simple. That's simple tactics. It's not hard. I don't know why this is not going to be good for people's kids. Like there are
Mhm.
people's kids are like, oh, they're so inclusive in the military now. I'm going to join, and then
Yeah.
you're all right. I'm done with. Hey, buddy. Hey.
Hello.
We're currently watching the Navy pronoun video because woohoo.
That kind of sticks in your brain.
That is so helpful. I want to know, what would I do
That is so helpful. Really? Is it?
if
He sounded so
want to know
convincing.
someone's gender identity or pronouns?
The most important thing is do not pressure anybody into giving you their pronouns. Some people may be going through the process of discovery and they are not ready yet to tell you what their pronouns are, and that's okay.
So I should just lead with my pronouns and they may follow or not. And if they don't, then I can just continue to use gender neutral language.
Yes, exactly.
I
Just to
can't
share
take him seriously.
with you that happened the other day at a cookout I was at. We were talking about pronouns, and somebody was disagreeing with
I mean, when you're in the military, aren't you like not supposed to be a person anymore?
You're supposed to be a member of a team. First off,
Yeah, but like
you're
your
not-
individuality is.
You're not an individual anymore.
No.
You're a member of a team, and you're
Right.
you're supposed to come together in the cohesion of that team.
Right.
My question is, she was at a cookout the other day where they were discussing pronouns. What kind of a sad ass cookout from the depths of hell is discussing pronouns in the middle of a barbecue?
Listen, you know they did not have any meat on that grill. That's the first thing.
They had that Beyond Meat.
And they had
crap
mocktails.
Yeah, they had that Bill Gates crap where he looks fatter than I do and I eat meat. Like, good job, Bill. You're looking real stellar and fit. What in the who talks about this in a cookout? Who?
I don't know.
Have you ever stumbled on, so I was at the supermarket.
If I
the other day.
literally was there and I walked into that conversation,
I'd have been like,
I just walked away.
oh yeah, Archie says I cannot comprehend this video. I can't get past the cookout thing. Where they don't do cookouts in LA that I know of, like, because they don't like fire and they don't like meat. So where were you at? I think this is a story that didn't happen.
Fabrication.
The deepest coconut system.
Oh my God.
Wear the mustard blazer. Oh, yes, it is. I didn't realize. It's so terrible. Oh, thank you for that. I didn't even realize that blazer is horrendous. Archie says, when you join the military, you're all worthless pieces of meat whose asses is now owned by the government. Yeah, this is about par for the course. And then they mold you into something worthwhile, but the government still owns your ass. Yes, and you become an effective team, an effective fighting team who you have the backs of the people that you stand together with, because you've learned to bond with them. No matter how they look, no matter their pronouns, like, okay, no matter if they're gay or straight. And trust me, you know what? If you've been in the military, you know who's gay. You know what? And you don't ask them, like,
No.
bro, you gay? Bro, you gay? We like a fag? We gay? Like, no, nobody does that. You clown each other with like the most offensive language, yes. But guess what? I know many people who served in the military that are LGBT, and they don't support this crap. They hate this crap. Several of them voted for Trump. Yeah, this is not for people of that community. This is for weirdos. And I don't know if I'm assuming maybe him. I don't know about her, but I could be wrong. But this is for people who have very, very small lives and feel very, very minuscule, to be like, oh, look, I'm so special. Look at me. It's like, that's not how you should be, dude. you're no different than you're no different than somebody who runs around being a vile piece of crap, treating everybody like dirt. You're drawing attention, but in the wrong way. All right, okay, I'm done. Sorry, I didn't mean to rant. Here we go.
Okay.
How different people see themselves as different pronouns, and the argument was, if you look like a female, then it's she, her, because that's what's normal. And if you make me call you something else, then you're infringing on my rights. And I was really taken aback by the comment, and I really wasn't sure how to respond. And the only thing I could really think quickly to say was, it's not about you at all. And it's mostly and ultimately about respect.
It is about respect. That's an important.
I'm just real quick. These people don't get or understand that. They wouldn't last a second in a war. Nope. Can you imagine what people who served? Oh, I don't know. Hey, Rogue, just got the internet back. Oh, you must have a storm. R2 says, hey, Tom. Hey, R2. Alan Reese just found out their first name.
That's it.
Find out their, yeah.
Don't worry about anything else. Just all you gotta do is call them by their name. That's it.
It's not about you. It's about respect.
It's about respect. Just kids.
Where's the respect for me as an individual who probably doesn't know who you are? I've never met you in my life, and you want me to call you something special? Like, how would you feel if
it's insignificant? In this particular sense, it's absolutely, to be honest, in all sense, it's insignificant. I mean, I don't know. I just can't wrap my brain around it. Like, I don't get the whole, like, any of it, to be honest. Really, I'm not concerned about why you got to be concerned about that. Like you said, it's kind of just more of like people just trying to gain some sort of attention, just more attention.
Well,
for what? That's where it stops.
Yeah. Let's. I'll
see, and then they will just call you Your Majesty, and
yeah, Your Highness. See, because you're wearing a crown, I gotta call you Your Highness now, all day, every day, Your Highness. No, imagine if you had never met me and you met me at this cookout, wherever that the fuck is, and I walk up to you and I say, "Hi, my name's Ryan, and my adjectives are handsome and sexy." You're gonna look at me and like, dude, are you fuck? You're like, who the fuck are you, dude? Like, are you kidding? Like, what the fuck is that? Like, you're gonna think that I'm like retarded. You're gonna think there's something's wrong with me. Because you're gonna be like,
okay, you're special.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, it's really nice to meet you, but my friends are over there and they're getting ready to leave, so I'm okay. And you're just gonna leave.
Do you need help opening that soda can there, little guy?
It's the same thing. Daniel says exactly. It doesn't matter once the bolts are flying, and Poop Face McGillicuddy, what's up, buddy? The USA is the laughing stock of the rest of the militaries of the world. Oh yeah, you're not wrong, dude.
So sad.
Good old Poop Face McGillicuddy. He's got great takes. I like his takes. So okay, let's finish this video. We literally have
let's
like
do it.
40
we can
40
do it.
seconds. Yeah, we'll power through.
Okay.
Because I'm so done with this.
Point to make, and I think you did the right thing. I think it's important to keep it short and simple. What I would have said to help them understand better is to talk about mispronouncing names. For example, my name is Johnny, spelled Jony, and it's normal for someone to pronounce my name like Joni. But if I were to tell you over and over again, my name is Johnny, and you insist on mispronouncing my name, I would feel disrespected by you. Some names are very difficult to pronounce, but do you know what is very easy to pronounce? She, he, they.
Okay, wait. know what? Interestingly enough, at the end of that, where he had brought up, my name is whatever, and then they said, they basically insist
Johnny, sorry.
They basically insist on being called she, he, or they. Technically, that alienates you from any type of individuality.
It also alienates the non-binary people who want to be tree people. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, it's more like these people think that these things make them an individual picking pronouns, but in all actuality, it's a brain worm to lead you into assimilation. So
yeah, it's literally
and it's not something the military needs to know anyway, because like they already did a good job of assimilating people. Like,
yeah, it's literally a cultural disease. It's a cultural cancer. I can't stand it. I hate this so much that and it's not that I hate these people. I don't hate the people who are members of that community. I don't care. It's your life. You want to stick your wiener wherever you want to stick it there, as long as it doesn't violate somebody else's rights or maybe an animal.
Right.
Do it. Go nuts. Have fun, kids.
Right. And that's where it boils down to too. It's kind of like, this all started with like sexual orientation. So now why are we like, you know what I mean? It's just strange. There's no need for anybody to know any of that.
Mm-mm.
You're just telling everybody your business by thinking that you're not telling everybody your business, but you are.
Yeah.
R2 says just exactly. Need to mind their business more, to be honest.
Yes, mind your own damn business.
Mind your own damn business.
Poopface says $10 says he cried when he had to shoot an M16 in basic, especially when he found out it's similar to an AR-15. I don't know if that dude has ever laid hands.
Yeah, I don't think so. They seem like they're more of like the people that make videos for like corporate America.
Yeah, I think they might have been outsourced, but still,
yeah.
The comment reigns supreme because there are gay people in the military who they are savage with a firearm. They're like just like knocking it out the park, fire an expert, like it's awesome to see. And then you got these crybabies who are like, ew, guns, bleh.
Right.
Is Nadine off to the ball after this? Yes. She is Lady Independence tonight.
That I am.
Part of the transhuman stuff too. Yep. And Poop faces, I hate these people. Yeah, I do. I and it's not the community, it's their advocates that are like the most loud. It's the weirdos that are like, I'm an ally because I'm a super person. I don't want to support you. And then Rogue says Ryan just wants all the and Rogue says Ryan just wants all the wieners. I want all the wieners this weekend. All of them. I did make a comment last night. It was funny on our show last night. And I think Poopface stopped in for a second too. We had R2 and we had, Tom on and stuff. And I said that I've probably seen, and we had Kat on for the Hijabi Gamer. She's been on Geeks and Gamers and stuff like that. She's a really awesome person. And she's a Muslim female, and guess what? She hates this stuff. Is she a racist? Is she a sexist? Is she transphobic?
Right.
They'd probably call her that.
Mm-hmm.
And so, we were talking. We were joking around though, because I've been in the military basic training, and the women are separated and the men are separated. Weird how that works. And you're not allowed to go in female country, and the women are not allowed to come into the male's barracks unannounced without a drill sergeant present, because that's usually when we're getting together to do like a formation, a talk, a discussion. But that the females have to announce themselves, females on the deck, or and males are not allowed in female country at all. At all. If you step in there, they're gonna smoke your ass until next Tuesday. So anyway, we were talking about the fact that they separate based on gender, and that all the guys have to shower together and all the females have to shower together, and then they're like, wow, No, you're good. And I just made the comment. I said, "Yeah, I've probably seen more penises than everybody on this panel." And I think it was Tom, and he's like, "I don't think that's something to be proud of, dude." And I'm like, "Well, it's an accomplishment." I'll just say that. You sound
Something I just never expected. Yeah.
when
At
you're
least
showering
it
with,
wasn't in prison.
yeah, when you're showering with 32 guys, you know, in a literally a whole unit shower with like 7 shower heads. Yeah, you get to see a lot of wiener.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get back to this. Poof said, well, that guy is gay. Holy shit, that's pretty good.
Whoa.
Ryan loves the 4th because it's the only day that he can eat a burger, a brat, and steak without any shame. Yeah, that's true. Tom says that sounds like a making of a country song art too.
Oh my god.
And then they're laughing. And he said, I hope no soap was dropped. There was some soap dropped every once in a while, but not in that way. Not in that way. But yeah. Okay, so let's move on to why Americans may not celebrate the 4th of July this year, because Roe v. Wade was overturned. So this is from Yahoo News. I'm sorry, Yahoo Live. My apologies.
Oh.
I'd hate to misrepresent. No, let's put us on the side there. All right. Why these Americans aren't celebrating the 4th of July post Roe reversal. Yay, from Aaron Donnelly. Just put out yesterday, Friday, July 1st. First off, if that flag is touching the ground, whoever's doing it, I would punt them to the moon. The U.S. flag is not to touch the ground.
Yeah.
Just for the 4th of July weekend is a holiday. It's a holiday KP. What the hell does that mean?
Oh.
I don't know. Who asked to not share her full name? Okay, and her husband have traditionally celebrated.
KP is the person.
Yeah, KP is the one. Okay. R2 says a lot of wiener is Ryan's porn star name.
Oh my god.
It's actually a whole lot of wiener. It's kind of like pussy galore. Okay.
And whole is spelled HOLE.
As in like booty hole. You gotta get that booty hole.
The bussy.
Jesus. And her husband have traditionally celebrated with fireworks and family cookouts, in which the social media marketer and mom would try out new recipes for her loved ones. This year, however, the couple and their toddler son will be staying at home catching up on chores. Okay, that sounds like a super time. I want the day to feel as normal as possible when everything around us is absolutely abnormal, she tells Yahoo Life. Who the hell is this for?
Abnormal.
Who the hell is reading this?
Oh my god.
I didn't know Yahoo Life was the thing. I get all my great stories from Yahoo Life, okay? I am bettering my future. Pooface, imagine claiming to be a journalist when you work for Yahoo. Yeah, that's not a thing. Remember when Yahoo was actually like one of your preferred search engines? And then
yeah.
Of course, and then of course Google came out, and that was super exciting. And then you found out Google was like the bane of humanity and hated everybody that was not them. KP was referring to the June 24 Supreme blah blah blah. Everybody knows. We know what happens. Native is she's the country in protest rage. The Pennsylvania Native is pulling out of any Independence Day activities as a direct result of my rights and bodily autonomy being threatened. Don't you have a kid?
Right.
What the hell's wrong with you? She expects to get pushback from her parents. Well, it's because your parents are actually smarter than you are, idiot. But is adamant about not celebrating a country that sees me as less of a citizen. Nadine, can you please clarify to the folks out there why you feel like less of a citizen today? That's what I thought.
I'm looking for an answer.
Yep. Not sure if you're gonna find it. Not over there. What the hell? That's a sentiment that many have shared with Yahoo Life ahead of the holiday weekend, which this year comes hot on the heels of Nobody Cares.
Who shared it with Yahoo Life?
These people
Did
called
they have a poll of the people that do read this stuff? And then
no, No, I guarantee this loser Erin Donnelly. She called all her liberal friends and she's like, "Hey guys, I'm writing an article about why 4th of July is canceled because Roe v. Wade was overturned. Like,
Can you help me out, man?
Yeah, can you give me quotes? Because like it's gonna be a great article on Yahoo Live. Deepest coconuts, it's blowing in the wind. Yeah, hopefully it's blowing in the wind. But I wouldn't be surprised if these ass clowns let it hit the ground. But that's just me. But no, you're most likely right. We're obviously just being slightly over dramatic for effect. But that's because that's what this article is. It's dramatic for no reason. Like what? This is a thing. Due to the lack of independence, the 4th of July has been canceled, reads one widely shared sentiment, while hashtags like cancel 4th of July urge. Who's putting that on Twitter? I haven't seen cancel the 4th of July. Those reeling from the ruling to stand up.
I know a lot of people say that.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess I've missed that. I'll have to look into it. Ruling to stand up for schmortion rights and not shopping or buying gas. So more gas for the rest of us? Can we lower the price?
Everybody's sitting home doing chores.
Yeah, can we lower the price by like $1 if people aren't going to buy gas? I'll buy it for $1 less. And not attending patriotic festivities and not wearing red, white, and blue. Oh, the horror. Okay, let's jump to this tweet because Twitter's always good for a laugh. Tom says, well, just for that, I am hitting the strip clubs after Disney Monday. Ooh, you should do it. Do it.
I'm gonna have
can you actually have too many fireworks? No,
Fuck
you cannot.
no.
You cannot. That is never a thing. David
They're going
Bryant.
to be having those rhinestone red, white, and blue on for a little while.
Watch out. They'll have a great drone fireworks show. That's something we
Sparklers.
I got sparkler. Take Zort with you, Tom. Yeah, you have to take Zort to the strip club. He's never been, probably. David Brian Love, who nobody knows, with the overturning of Nobody Cares this 4th of July, it won't feel like a celebration of freedom for many. That's why we should cancel the 4th of July. There are many ways that you can participate in this movement. Ooh, let's participate. Hashtag cancel the 4th of July. Don't throw or attend 4th of July festivities. Good luck with this, by the way. Parades or other events. Spend money at big box stores.
What does that have to do with anything?
I don't know.
Don't go to Sam's Club because we're not celebrating the 4th.
Yeah, don't spend money at big box stores, gas stations, fireworks stands. Okay, that one made sense, but the others, I don't know, chain grocery stores, etc. Or by traveling. Don't travel, guys.
So basically what they're saying is what they said last year, don't do anything and stay in your house and stay away from people. But they're using different rhetoric.
Watch out for the coof. It's out there.
Yeah.
I did have a friend. She got tested positive, but she's doing okay. We were a little concerned because she does have lupus, so that is an autoimmune disease. But
oh yeah,
I gave her the regimen I used when I got the original variant, and then she was prescribed an antiviral, which I'm so glad. But I told her lots of vitamin C, lots of vitamin D, because sunlight, it's good for you, and get a lot of rest and maybe throw some zinc in there. But I'm not a medical doctor, and
yeah. So a friend of mine had gotten the one too with the hives and stuff.
Oh, she got she got the monkeypox?
Monkeypox.
Wow. Ooh, she's having dirty sex.
No, not really.
Are you sure? That's how you get it, is it's sexually transmitted, this variant?
No, it's not. This one, this how she got it was not. She had gone on vacation and thought it was something that she ate and thought it was an allergic reaction, and yeah.
I heard them saying it was. I guess maybe that's one way. I don't know. They were
maybe one way. I mean, obviously, if you're in close contact with somebody, but yeah.
I guess maybe I don't know. Maybe swap and spit. I don't know, because I heard they stopped talking about the monkeypox because it was really affecting the gay community last month. So they're like, ooh.
Interesting that it is.
There's something in the 80s that really impacted them too, but we're
They
not
really-
going to talk about
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
He says snakes. And I prepped all my fireworks, cut tops off boxes, modded feasts, etc.
Yeah,
He's going
buddy.
ham. Drones are awesome for filming fireworks, actually. Yeah, for filming them, not for
For
putting on
filming
a
them.
light show, which
Yeah.
is what the article was saying, because watch out for fire.
Mhm.
Well, I'm gonna hit all those things this weekend. Good. Poopface says trans men are stealing tampons from biological women. Yeah, and they're probably stealing formula for their non-imaginary babies. Dun, 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 dun.
Gross.
Do keep your money local and at a woman / BIPOC owned businesses,
Oh.
because they got a registry that you can just Google.
Oh my God.
Attend local organized protests. Oh, super.
Don't party, protest.
Yeah. Donate to nonprofits like Planned Parenthood, National Black Women's Reproductive Agenda. If you have the word agenda in there, I'm going to question what you're about. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It just sounds bad. Like, well, we have an agenda.
Don't buy things at Sam's Club, but donate your money.
I
Don't
just like
feed your family. Donate
Yeah.
your money.
Yeah. I just like to say for the record, the bad guys from World War II had an agenda too. Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
See why the word agenda doesn't sound real friendly? National Abortion Federation, to name a few. Oh, the story continues. This is a long. Okay, we're not going to read all this. We're going to Carlos Arcos of Houston was already ambivalent about celebrating the 4th this year, given his disappointment with pushbacks against gun control. Oh, now we're lumping in gun control.
Now
Here we
we're
go.
going to another one.
Yeah, gun control following the recent. Well, yeah, we know as a gay man, Akros was also upset by his home state's GOP. Here we go. Now we're talking about Republicans.
See, they bury it a little further.
Yeah, denouncing
Their
homosexual.
actual agenda is buried a little further in the article.
Who's denouncing homosexuality from the GOP? Who says that gay people can't be gay people? Where's this written down?
People who are making things up.
Yeah, as an abnormal lifestyle choice. Okay, it's a lifestyle choice. It's different, but it doesn't mean that we hate you.
All right.
It went from leave us alone in our bedroom, let us be human beings and live our lives, to you have to agree with us, you have to call us by our preferred things, or you're a bigot. And it's like, well, that went from right to left super fast.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah, like what the like are you? Well, we were talking about pronouns in the Navy. He calls the attack on abortion rights the last straw. What are you gonna do? You're gonna get your dildos out in March? Sorry. Oh, and we'll be staying home Monday with his spouse. Cool. You guys should watch Independence Day with Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum. Great movie.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is the last paragraph, and then I'm gonna jump way down because I don't care about the SCOTUS ruling. I come from a family that celebrates all the holidays and usually decorate with flags and wreaths to celebrate the 4th, as you should. Akros, who works in the public relations, says, I will not be putting up any decorations this year. There is no reason to celebrate a country that is headed in the wrong direction and run by a fanatical minority.
What?
Okay. We are.
You know what? There's other places you can go.
Like Canada. I was told.
There you go.
I was told by people on Twitter today that that I'm a bad person, and
Oh, really?
yeah, and that they don't like living here. And I was like, well, you can move to Canada, and they're like, maybe you should move. And it's like, no, I like it here. I
You're the
don't.
one
Like, how's that an argument? You should move if you don't like it. It's like, no, I'm actually pretty happy. You're the one who's unhappy.
Yeah.
And we're once again entering into a dark period in our country's history. Democracy dies in darkness. Okay, let's. Oh no, there's somebody's talking about the Marines. Okay, I'm just gonna read quotes from people legitimately who are talking. I used to be very. I don't care about the nonsense. I used to be very patriotic. Says McCraney, whose father served in the Air Force and has family members in the Marines and Coast Guard. But we are not equal under the law, and it's going to get worse. Oh, really? Okay.
No.
That's the only quote they have. I don't see. Here we go. Here's one last one. Yeah, this is the last one. Quite frankly, I don't care if people celebrate the 4th of July or not, she says. I think it's more so, are they taking the time to educate themselves on the history of the 4th of July and what it means? Yes, it was actually when.
Are you?
Yeah, it's actually when. I bought my fireworks at local stands. They shop at Sam's Club, and I'm waiting for BLM to recommend Yahtzees to delete themselves because of, YTs. Yeah, YTs. Thank you. Sorry. Yeah, you might want to pick up a history book. Seeing as slavery has been rampant around the world forever since the beginning of time, and is still a concern on this planet to this day. I'll let you guess what continent it's on currently right now. Are they having conversations about what they're choosing to celebrate about this? I'm gonna go with pronouns. Are they realizing that, okay, we're going to do a family celebration, but we're going to maybe call it something else because we have a better understanding of what the 4th of July means? What the fuck does that
makes
mean?
No sense. Better understanding of it's cut and dry, dude.
It's really not.
Said, hey, we're our own country, England. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Bingo. There it is.
You ungrateful, treasonous colonials. Guess what? I'm an ungrateful, treasonous colonial, and I love it. I will be one till the day I die. Woo! And the flag will be draped on my coffin, letting everybody know I was an ungrateful, treasonous colonial.
I have a little one somewhere. I used to have a bunch of them. I should have had one to wave around.
Well, like I said, it's a slow thing. As things expand, it'd be definitely something. Is you could put in your studio one day. I say studio is in our the places in our house where we have the equipment to stream, and we don't have to have a giant news studio like CNN and lose millions of dollars every month. Everybody remember CNN Plus? No. Nobody remembers CNN Plus. Oh, okay. Rather than canceling or calling out the 4th of July, this can be an opportunity. I love it when it's an opportunity to call it in, cadet ads. And when you call this holiday in, it means into accountability. Oh, we're getting accountable.
I don't understand any of that. It doesn't make any sense. Boy, it's just there you go with the word salad.
Exactly. It's just word gibberish.
People just say things just to say things, and they don't make any sense.
Yeah, they think that think that they're smart, but they're actually fucking morons. Like they really are.
Seriously. And they believe their own delusional word salads. It's pathetic.
It means into accountability, action, and change, and how you're moving forward differently. I'm not moving forward differently for shit. I was raised an American. I've celebrated every 4th of July, and quite frankly, it's one of my favorite holidays in this country.
It's my favorite holiday.
Yeah, I mean, and
completely.
And I don't even necessarily consider it like a holiday. I consider it the day that this great country was founded. So I don't consider that a holiday.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I do have I got something in my eye. This fan blew something in my eye. I do have a flag in here, but it's my uncle's flag when he passed away in a case. But I do have one.
Yeah, I actually have my grandfather's up there.
Yeah, I just thought about it.
He was the only other member of my family.
It's a holiday, but it also it just feels different because it's more of I don't know, just feel proud on this day. Christmas has a certain feeling where you're like, man, this is nice and it's happy and it's fun. And today is but the 4th is it's happy, but just, I don't know, when you feel actual patriotism in your soul, it's one of the greatest things ever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I would agree 100%. I love this. I know this is gonna sound like super like corny, but like this country runs in my veins. Like it's the reason I joined the military is because I was so proud to do so. I
Yeah.
love the American flag. It's one of the most. It is the most beautiful flag on this planet. And if you don't realize that, if people don't realize on this side of the idiot aisle that there are people in like Hong Kong who are protesting protesting the oppression of China and waving the American flag in the streets while they're getting gassed and singing the national anthem of the United States, that should fucking tell you something. Like,
I
you know
literally
what?
got chills.
Well, yeah, seriously, like seeing those videos, it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
And deepest coconuts. Nadine's got paper in her heart and gunpowder in her eye. Yeah, I was hoping like the part of the flag didn't fly into her eye or something like that. You know, could you imagine like one of those little flags you put in like in the yard? It's like,
Yeah.
ow. Okay, we're gonna finish this article up. This is the last little section here.
Okay.
And so I would encourage people to call 4th of July in and say like, okay.
Oh,
Great writing, by the way. A good job there, Aaron or Ellen or nobody gives a crap. Elliot Page. Okay, this is a really kind of holiday. What's fucked up about it?
what?
But what does this mean for the privilege I have, and what can I do? I don't know.
You were able to write those words without getting like beheaded. So there's one.
Oh, for the love of fuck.
You have your journalist job at Yahoo and you're a woman. There's another one.
Yahoo Life, -- in news around
Yeah.
the world.
I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Did you drive? Well, she probably doesn't work in an office.
No.
But, no. Did you drive your car to your health food store? You're able to drive a car and you're a woman.
Yeah. These people are ridiculous.
You walk out in public without having a male escort.
Cover your head. Yeah.
Yeah.
Put
You can
on,
pay your own bills.
yeah. Put on a hijab as a woman. I know that Kat is a phenomenal person and that's part of her culture, but and I respect that very much so, but it's not like that her culture is being forced on you. That's just her culture she was raised with and she loves that. And I support that 100%.
Yeah.
But you know what? Nobody's walking around telling you need to do this.
Right.
No, nobody R2's got to go.
Okay, bye. Thanks.
He said small child room will have to bounce. I have a good night, Nadine and Ryan. See you, buddy. So yeah, we are going to end on this. We're about an hour 10, so we're going to end on this wonderfully patriotic video. It is one of my favorite videos. It is for Veterans Day when it was made, but I think the chills of the video were basically, it just encompasses everything that's wonderful about this country. So that's what we're gonna watch. All right, it's large on the screen. Here we go.
This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. As I was walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me. I've roamed and rambled, I've followed my footsteps to the sparkling sands of her diamond desert, and all around me a voice was sounding. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me.
And Ryan's like, I'm gonna make Nadine cry.
That was not the point, but
I know.
this is, if you don't think this is the best country in the world, even though we have a lot of problems and we're doing the best we can to try to fix them and figure them out. If you don't believe that, then you're very, very wrong, because there were 500,000 Americans that died fighting the Civil War to give equal rights under what the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution of the United States meant. We stormed the beaches of Normandy to make sure that Jews would not be killed anymore. Millions of people from around the world came together to fight World War II. And I'm gonna leave. We're gonna leave on this. Replicant says, "You guys need to be showing your channel more. I feel like this audience size is much smaller than the stream deserves."
Oh, thanks.
I really appreciate that, man.
I already got something here, so now I'm like,
Nadine, we're making Nadine cry. No, man, we try to keep it honest here, and we try to be something that can be discussed for everybody. And it's these weirdos that put out these like really bad hot takes that divide everybody. Like I love everybody in this country. I may not always agree with everybody in this country, but you know what? I love every American in this country, and I served this country for that right. And to be honest, to this day, I would still die defending somebody's right to live. I mean, it's why I own a firearm. It's why I have a concealed carry permit, because I would defend somebody's life with my own, and that's the way I've been since the age of 18, and that's what makes this country great. And everybody's kind of chuckling at you, but we're gonna
it's okay.
we're gonna play the outro. I appreciate everybody sticking around.
I'm a sensitive person.
No, it's great. Trust me. You get a couple drinks in me, and I would probably been a bit like, trust me, that's where my floodgates open. You let the walls down a little bit, and I'm just like, it's so good, guys. I don't want to get No, I hope everybody has a safe and wonderful 4th of July weekend.
Yes, absolutely.
This is an American Independence Day, and this is a day that many people around the world look up to, because like we were talking about in Hong Kong, there were protesters against the Chinese government waving American flags. Dozens of them standing, waving the American flag with tear gas. If that doesn't resonate with somebody, I don't know what to tell you. I just don't. People look at the Stars and Stripes and they see legitimate freedom. They would kill. There are people, whether you agree with it or not, that are putting themselves in drastic harm's way to cross the desert to come to this country illegally. I want them to come here legally, but you know what? They're so terrified of where they're coming from. That's why they're running here illegally, and they're being taken advantage of by people who know that.
Yeah,
that's how drastically people want a better life to come to this country, flaws and all. This is the most diverse country in the history of the planet, by far. It's not even close.
Yeah,
that American flag stands for every single one of us, every single American, and every person who strives to be an American and be free. We're gonna leave on this. Much love and blessings. God bless the USA. God bless y'all.
Yes.
A lot of love for you guys. Thank
God
you for
bless
stopping
you all.
by, and
God
we will
bless
see you.
America.
God bless America. We will see you guys next Sunday. See,
Saturday.
I'm sorry, Saturday. See, I'm getting a little mixed up in the emotions. I'll see you guys. Appreciate y'all.
Bye. Thank you.